Hi you guys, this is your daily dose of tarot for the week of September 15th. I wanted to do a general reading on how you are experiencing the energy of today and where you are on your journey and what messages does Spirit have for you in order to continue to keep you pushing on that process, how to align yourself and where you're going and in the next phase by doing this. So I'm going to do a general reading and then I'm going to do an extended version. So if you would like to know more as I go further into this reading, go ahead and click the link below. Again, this is a general reading, so try not to shoehorn yourself into every reading. I hope there's a message in it for you. It's kind of the idea of just doing a general reading with an idea of just helping Spirit guide us on where we're at in our spiritual journey on the earth plane. So if you like the content I'm creating, please do like, share, subscribe, comment below. I'm new to this, so it's a process. If you're living in the Pacific Northwest, I hope that you're safe. I hope that you're breathing okay. I hope that you're in a place where the air is okay and that you're staying you're staying in and not outside. So things have been crazy here. All right, so let's see where we go with this. Current energies that we're in, Mars in retrograde. This has given us the opportunity to reevaluate excuse me, things that are currently occurring or have recently occurred or have occurred over the last several years of your life that need to be reevaluated in order for something new to be replacing patterns or energies that no longer serve you. Jupiter just went direct, so inspiration, creativity. We've got a new moon in Virgo this week, so creating new things around habits and rituals and the practicality of reality. And then we have the autumn equinox coming up next week. So let's see where we go with this. I'm using the Universe Has Your Back Oracle cards. Let's see where we go with this. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about how I see the world. So it could be that what has been a particular way of seeing things for you has created the lens in which you've seen the world. So it could be that you have had certain perspectives about how to manifest. You may think that you aren't deserving of certain things, or how you've done things is how what works for you. It could be that you've been very independent and that you have had your own ways of being that have kept you safe and protected. So it could be that you've been able to always take care of yourself, and you might not feel safe to change the way that you currently live because that vulnerability is too unfamiliar to you, and that maybe there's a relationship that you would like to cultivate for yourself, but the actual concept of that is foreign to you because you're so used to being independent. So the idea of shifting from that, you can't see the possibility in it. It could be that but it also could be that that's not 100% fulfilling for you, and that what you really do want is a relationship. So you're kind of in this dichotomy of, how do I actually create that when all I've known is this? So it could be around shifting your mindset. It could be related to, how you receive resources and finances. Like, you might not think you deserve to you might not think you can actually make a living doing your side hustle, or your spiritual business, and you can't necessarily, you haven't developed the mental capacity to have faith that there is something possible. So it would require you to change your mindset about how you see the world occurring around you in order for that shift to occur. So if you are, wanting to, maybe you're in a job that's unsatisfying to you and you would like to have something else, but you don't see the possibility in that because you cannot see how you would ever shift that. You might be getting paid a really good salary that supports your life, but the job itself is unsatisfying, and the life that you have is really just contingent upon the resources that you have to entertain yourself when you're not in this draining job. So what would occur in that space is, what would be necessary to occur in that space is a complete shift in the way that you see this. So is there a way for you to be able to take the work that you're doing to create your own autonomous entrepreneurship, your own business, or something to that effect that would actually provide you with what would fulfill you, and be able to take care of your financial needs as well? So what shift in your mindset needs to occur in order for that to happen? So where are you at on your journey today? Let's see what Spirit has to say about that. You're healing. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, this is crazy. So you're healing. And you're getting really clear about things that you haven't seen in the past. So you're getting really clear about the things that need to be, the mindset conversation that needs to be healed, about how you've made up these ideas about how the world is and how you see the world. I'm not enough. I'm not good enough to do this. I'm not smart enough. Whatever it is that whatever mantra that you have made up in your mind that has kept you in a particular way of being is what you're really getting clear about right now. You're in a space of breakthrough. You're in an opportunity to really actually see what ideas that you've had that have kept you from actually creating what you've wanted, and how that has come to you maybe is by some ancestral wisdom may have come to you. You may have walked away from something and now you're walking towards something else. You could have taken some space and done some retreating. We are in Virgo season. Little bug, did you just tear the sofa up with all the pillows? Buggy Bear. Hi, Buggy Bear. Are you in the sofa? Okay, so what messages does Spirit have for you? Hi, Bug. Hi. Oh, there's a bug. Hi, Pumpkin. Oh. So, I digress. Here, let's show everybody. Let's show everybody Buggy Bear. Oh, hi. What messages does Spirit have for you as you work through seeing what these messages have been for you? What messages does Spirit have? You have to release. So the five of Pentacles Tower, Page of Wands. So breaking what the whole mentality of lack, the whole fear of not having what you need, being left out, not having the actual life that you want to create. Maybe it doesn't look right now the way you want it to. Maybe there's just some idea that you think that it's supposed to look a certain way right now and it doesn't. And so that has to go. The idea that it's supposed to look a certain way, that mentality has to go, so that you can actually see something new for yourself that you do want to create, that does inspire you, that is something that's going to be in alignment, that isn't related to some ideology of how it's supposed to look. So if you're in the space of how it's supposed to look, you can't see what's possible for what you're trying to create, because you're caught up in a particular way of being and seeing a particular mindset that is keeping you from actually seeing what's possible for yourself. So how do you continue to evolve, and what energy should you be aligning yourself with in order to break this mindset? Nine of Wands, Eight of Swords, Page of Cups. Forgiving yourself from having these thoughts, from this victim mentality, forgiving yourself for the way you've been really hard on yourself, forgiving yourself for that, allowing yourself to be where you're at and trusting, having faith that you are where you're supposed to be, and that what's possible is just abundant, is something that you can feel in your heart and your solar plexus. But you have to really, I would say that you've been through a lot. You've really been through a lot. And because of that, because of the experience of having gone through a lot of life and a lot of life experience, you have developed a way of protecting yourself from continuing to be hurt or disappointed, and you have really guarded yourself from being able to be free of these experiences that may have had an enormous impact on your life. So forgiving yourself from how it went, because maybe it's not how you wanted it to go. Again, the mindset. Forgiving yourself for the things that you've said to yourself, the ways that you've been, the actions that you've taken. Forgiving yourself for not doing the things that you think you should have been doing, not doing the things that you think you should have did in order to get to where you needed to go. Forgiving yourself for talking too much, for saying too much, for things that you've done that you haven't felt 100% in alignment with those actions. And trusting and having the faith that the mindset that you've had was related to things that have happened to you in the past, and you no longer have to have the past. You don't have to use the past to create your future anymore, and that what you really need to do is stand in a mindset of allowing for what's to happen, not allowing for a mentality of how it was to create how it will be. So moving out of that space, by doing that, you will align yourself in energy that will be, yikes, stick your fingers. Allowing yourself to be that the decision of where you're going, yes, there will be you will no longer have to grapple with decisions about where you're going, because you'll know that you're having faith that it's just going to materialize, that you don't have to be stuck in the, oh my God, what am I going to do? What decision am I going to have to make? Because you're trusting that there is a bigger, grander plan, that by shifting your mindset, by shifting your experience of how you've experienced things and creating the future while in the present moment, doesn't have to be based on what's happened in the past. And you're just creating now. It's a now phenomenon. You're continuing to create now. And you can continue to align yourself with the things that you want to have. I want abundance. I want freedom. I want healthy mind and body. And you just keep, you don't say, well, I didn't have that in the past. I can't do that. I don't like working out. I'm bad with my finances. Whatever mindset that has kept you in a particular cycle is being interrupted. There is a tower moment that is occurring in order for something new to show up, in order for some sort of new inspiration to continue through the path, to continue you on this path. Interrupting thought processes around the past that have created the future and forgiving yourself for that is what's going to move you in the direction of the complete stability that you want around your home and health. So lean on certainty and faith. Know that you will be okay if your mindset around how you see the world shifts. Know that that's what the message is for today for Spirit, in order to continue to evolve you into the greatest versions of yourself. Shifting your mindset is a necessary way of moving you through that process. It's a necessary way of you having faith and leaning on the faith of Spirit, or the faith of your, however you want to define that. How you see things will shift when you shift your mindset around having faith that you can forgive yourself for how things went and how things didn't go. And you can trust that by doing that will move you into this stability of what it is that you want. Getting clear about what that has been is going to be the first step. Getting really clear about what you haven't seen in terms of the way that you've had a mindset. Getting clear about that, recognizing that, listening to the message of that, so that you can shift the mindset, and forgiving yourself from the mantra, forgiving yourself from the way that has gone, and allowing for yourself to move in a direction by having faith and trust that by shifting this ideology is going to open up the opportunity for something prosperous to bloom for you. So if you are resonating with this message and you'd like to go further with me, go ahead and click on the link to go over to Vimeo. If this message resonated for you, awesome. If it didn't, leave what does and take what doesn't, or take what does and leave what doesn't. I'm going to look at actions to take, messages from the Spirit, messages from the tarot of how you can stay focused and in alignment with your highest good and where we're going with this. So I hope you have a great day. I hope this message resonated. Please do like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.